Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am back again with something new. Okay, and what is that? It is again Chat GPT today. If you have not checked out my first video on how can you actually pace up your practice of English with the help of Chat GPT, please check the description and check it right away because trust me, it's going to be of a phenomenal help to you. Okay. Today, we are going to uncover how can we actually level up our vocabulary? How can we have a wealth of vocabulary in our daily spoken and written English with the help of Chat GPT? Okay. So, are you excited? Well, let's get started then. Let me quickly share my screen with you. And here we go. So I'm sure in the previous video also I had repeated this. You have to open an account with Chat GPT, okay, and you are good to go. Okay, so this is the URL chat.openai.com. Okay, and this is how once you have set up your account, this is the screen you should come at, and you can quickly type anything what you really want to uncover. Okay, so now that we are going to level up our vocabulary, let's see what ChatGPT has to say about. Okay, so let me quickly add a word here. Uh, apathetic. Okay, what am I saying? Apathetic. Let's see what it has to say. Okay, that's quite a lot, right? Now, let me write apathetic. So, this is the meaning, and they have ChatGPT has actually very well described the term apathetic, which means lack of interest, enthusiasm, concern, etc. Okay, they may feel indifferent or unmotivated. An apathetic person he's referring to, it's referring to. Okay, so they may feel indifferent, unmotivated, okay, demotivated, whatever it is. Fair enough. Now, let's understand what are the synonyms. Synonyms of apathetic. Well, look at this. Okay. So we have synonyms of apathetic, which means indifferent. Okay. Now let me actually take you to the word apathetic, what it actually means. Yeah. So apathetic person is someone who really has no interest or enthusiasm. Okay. Or is not at all responsive or even responsible for that matter towards certain areas. Okay. Uh, Now, it has rightly pointed out that one of the synonyms of apathetic is indifferent. Can you see this? Indifferent. However, what ChatGPT is actually not covering is the connotation part. Okay. Now, before you have to use any word in English language, you have to be well versed with not just the meaning, okay, with not just the part of speech. When I say apathetic, apathetic is an adjective, okay, it's not a noun. The apathy is a noun, okay. So that's what it is. So apathetic is an adjective. So obviously you have to know for sentence structures, you have to know what part of speech that word belongs to. So now that you know apathetic is an adjective, you can very well use this word before a noun or a pronoun to describe it in your sentence structures. Secondly, you also need to understand, in fact, have a very good understanding of connotations. Now, what is connotation? Connotation means every word in English, okay, has some connotation. It can have a positive connotation, it can have a negative connotation, or it can be a neutral connotation, which means not really positive as well as not really negative. Okay. So now apathetic is fine. The synonym is indifferent. However, when I talk about the connotation of the word apathetic, apathetic has absolutely negative connotation. Absolutely negative. Okay, and it's a very heavy word to use for someone or against someone. Okay, like for example, let's take an example and understand this. Please listen to me very carefully. This is definitely going to be a phenomenal use in your daily English. Okay, be it spoken, be it written. Now, say, let me use an example. Okay, so the example is the father is apathetic about the needs of his family, or, you know, or apathetic towards the needs of his family, whatever it is, both are correct. Okay, what does that mean? When I say the father is apathetic towards the needs of his family, what am I saying? I am actually saying that the father is not doing anything substantial. Okay, anything substantial to meet the needs of his family, which means I'm saying that kind of the father is irresponsible. The father is not being responsive. Okay, so this is like the biggest allegation I am putting against someone. Okay, so you have to use the word very judiciously and with absolute clarity and precision. Okay, so the moment I say that the father is apathetic towards the need of his family, I am actually saying that the father is doing nothing. The father is doing nothing for his family. He's just sitting at home, or he is a victim of some bad habits and doing nothing for the family. This is what it means. Okay, so the usage of the word does not end by, with lack of interest or lack of energy or lack of enthusiasm, or uh, you know uninterested or something of that sort. It has something beyond this. Okay, so that's what it is. So when I say the father is apathetic, which means he is absolutely irresponsible, not behaving responsible enough, not doing anything for the family to support the family, and or maybe he's a victim of some bad habits. The reasoning could be anything. But when I say apathetic, which means the reasoning has to be negative, because it is a negative word, and only then you can make use of this word. However, when I say the father is indifferent towards the needs of his family, which means the father is doing something marginally okay. Okay, but he's not really willing to walk that extra mile or willing to take something really seriously. He's like, okay, jitna mujhse hota hai, how much aware I can do, I will do. Jitna mujhse hota hai, hum karenge. Okay, so that's what it is. So now see, there is a difference. Although Chat GPT clearly says that Chat GPT, even the dictionary will say it. So that apathetic is a synonym. Apathetic synonym is synonymous to indifferent. Okay, indifferent and apathetic are synonyms. That's what I'm trying to say. But the connotations are different. Okay, so the moment I say indifferent, I'm playing it a bit safe. The moment I say apathetic, which means it's an extreme thing that I'm talking about someone. So you have to use the word very judiciously. Okay, now let's take one more example. So the indifferent that I used in the context of father, when I said the father is indifferent towards the needs of his family, which means it is not very positive. Okay, it's kind of negative. However, I can also make use of this word indifferent in a positive way. How can I do that? Because because in the connotation of indifferent is what? Negative. It can also be negative. It can also be positive. It's actually neutral. Okay, that's why we say the connotation of the word indifferent is neutral. Okay, neutral. So I can use it somewhere in a negative manner also, but when I use it in a negative manner, it's not absolutely negative, not complete negative. Okay, and when I say positive, it's okay. It's a neutral term. It's a balanced term. Now, how can I use it in a bit positive sense? I can say that the father is indifferent towards any of his son winning the competition. Now, what do you mean by this? Should I repeat the sentence for you? I'll repeat it. Okay, the father is indifferent towards any of his son winning the competition. Any of his sons winning the competition. Now, what do you mean by that? Which means that minimum two of his sons. Okay, it could be more, but the interpretation is like minimum two of his sons are participating in the competition. And he is absolutely indifferent, which means he is absolutely okay with any of the sons winning the competition or not winning the competition. Okay, so now here indifferent is used in a positive manner. Okay, so all I'm trying to say is that Chat GPT is definitely a very good, a very sound aid to accelerate your English practice. Okay. But you cannot undermine, or you cannot, dilute the role of a mentor. Okay. So definitely having a mentor who can help you accelerate your English is definitely something with, it is a something that cannot be replaced. Okay. So now Chat GPT has given you enough vocabularies. It has given you the meaning. Okay. If you put, apathetic, how to use apathetic in sentences, maybe you'll be able to understand. Okay. But for all this, you cannot undermine the role of a mentor. A mentor will make all these things simple for you. Okay. And will make sure that you don't have to do a lot of reading, but you understand things that just the way I have explained you. Okay. So I'm sure that, just try to pause this video and just try to use Chat GPT the way I have used for these words. Just read it. Will you understand in the similar manner the way you have understood after seeing the video? I'm sure. I'm sure there's going to be a difference. Okay. So let's not undermine the role of a teacher or the role of a mentor. Okay. No matter how advanced the technology gets. Okay. So technology is always an aid. Okay. The mentor is a mentor because he has acquired that knowledge over a period of time. He has acquired that experience and that expertise to help you simplify things. Okay, to help you simplify things. So it will definitely save your time, your energy, and your efforts if you actually find the right mentor to better your English quotient. Okay. So well, that was about the word apathetic. Yeah. Now let's take something else also. What else can we take? I will take. Let me see what it gives. Mm, synonyms of freedom. Yeah. Okay, so you have synonyms of freedom over here. What is the synonym? What is the list saying? It is saying liberty, which is okay, autonomy, which is okay. Okay, firstly, you need to understand freedom is what part of speech. The part of speech of this word freedom is what? The freedom. The freedom is now. Okay, so what is it? Emancipation. Yes, very well, rightly said. Now, in the first video that I have recorded the same video in Hindi also. Okay, you can check out the playlist. The same video is recorded in Hindi. Now, if you see that video, you will uncover this difference. So when I had typed the synonyms of freedom in the Hindi video, I could not see the word emancipation. Okay, so just 10 minutes back, I have recorded that video. Okay, and now ChatGPT is intelligent. Okay, it's an artificial intelligence, so it has heard me right. So now emancipation is also included in the word in the synonyms in the list of the synonyms for freedom, which is absolutely correct. Okay, so emancipation is one of the word. Now see, freedom is a very regular word. Okay, it's a routine word. Now, if you really want some variety in your language, okay, you really want to sound different, okay, and you really want that effectiveness in your persona, in your communication, start using some different words. Emancipation, the 10th word, emancipation being one. Okay, now emancipation again is a noun form. And where can I make use of the word emancipation? Emancipation means to be free from bondage. Okay, to be free from bondage or to be free from any kind of control or restraint. Yeah, so I can say that, oh, my mother-in-law is not home today. I am emancipated. Okay, I am emancipated. Okay, because I'm free from bondages. I can do whatever I want to do. Okay, so that's emancipation. So very well, Chat GPT is evolving really fast, you see. What else can we type? let's type synonyms. Synonyms, anything what you like, you can pronounce it. Uh, what is it? Synonyms of confused. Confused is again a very routine word in English. Okay, not bad. So, what are the words? You have perplexed, you have baffled, you have bewildered, you have muddled, you have disoriented, mixed up, fuddled, dazed. Okay, not bad. Okay, so every possible word of confused is given to you. Okay, so good going, Chat GPT. That's nice. Anything else that you want to know? We can have synonyms of miser. Yeah. Okay. Now these are the synonyms of miser. I'm sure miser, you know who is a miser. There is also another word, tight-fisted, which is not here. Tight-fisted means miser is basically a person who does not spend a lot of money. Okay. In Hindi, we say kanjoos hai, kanjoos makhi choos. Okay. So that's what we say in Hindi. So yeah, miser, you can use this word parsimonious. You can use the word tight fisted, which is not here. Okay. Tight word is anyways given, word is given to you. Okay. Uh, yeah. So there are good vocabularies which you can make use of. Okay. So, well, that's about it. So, that's how ChatGPT can definitely help you expose to different words that you can use in your daily English. Yes, friends. So next, let's be back next week with something new again. Okay. So do make try using ChatGPT to uplift your English quotient. However, do not forget to have a mentor too. Okay. Do have a mentor. Mentor will definitely help you. You will not regret it. Okay. Thank you so much. That's all in today's video. And let's meet soon. If you really liked my content, please do like, please subscribe, and please do not forget to hit that bell button because that will help you, notify with all the upcoming videos and upcoming content that I keep posting. And you will not regret it. Thank you so much. Goodbye.